Welcome back, travelers. Get ready to explore the captivating city of Toulouse, where history meets modern charm. In this video, we'll unveil the top 10 things to do in Toulouse that will make your visit truly unforgettable. So, grab your maps and let's dive into this fascinating destination. Number 10. Jardin Japanese Garden. The perfect place for a walk in the early morning is the lovely Japanese Garden of Toulouse. Jardin Japanese offers 7,000 square meters of green space complete with the typical rocks, water, and pavilion you see in a traditional Japanese garden. There is a Zen rock garden and even bamboo. While walking through the botanical garden, we saw people enjoying Tai Chi and meditation, and we spied large golden fish in its koi pond. Number 9. Musée Georges Labat Museum. While you are in the area of the Canal du Midi, stop at the Musée Georges Labat. This is a small museum, but it is the prettiest in all of Toulouse. Entrance is free with your Toulouse pass, and it's worth popping in to take advantage of its air conditioning. The outside is a colorful mosaic, and inside you'll see Asian and Egyptian art and antiquities. Number 8. Day trip to Carcassonne. Located on the Canal du Midi just 1 hour from Toulouse, Carcassonne is a must-stop on your itinerary. This day tour takes you to the UNESCO World Heritage City of Carcassonne, which is listed as one of the 25 great sites of Midi-Pyrenees. The fortified city houses the magnificent chateau of the Counts of Carcassonne and the ramparts. Number 7. Canal du Midi, UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Canal du Midi is located in Toulouse, and this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a must-see. You can take a barge dinner cruise down the canal, or you can stroll along its banks. It is interesting to see the old barges converted into houseboats where people actually live year-round on the historic water vessels. The Canal du Midi begins in Toulouse and runs all the way to the Mediterranean Sea for 250 kilometers. It is considered a major feat of engineering that was built from 1666-1681. For centuries it was an important mode of transportation, but with the invention of the railway, it declined. However, today it is popular for bargers and houseboats to take a trip along the historic route. We did exactly that after our time in Toulouse. Stay tuned for more in the coming days. Number 6. Church of the Jacobins. The Jacobins convent was much more difficult to view than expected. It is surrounded by narrow streets, but once we found the angle it worked for a photograph. Dating back to 1230, this church was built as a monastery and played a role in creating the first university in Toulouse. The campus today is located just across the street from it. It was built in the style of Southern Gothic architecture and has been restored over the centuries. Don't miss searching for the palm tree, which is located in the apse and is one of 22 ribs of the incredible vaulted ceiling. It is free to enter with your Toulouse pass, and it is worth going inside to see its beautiful architecture of vaulted ceilings, stained glass windows, cloisters, and historic relics. Number 5. Basilique Saint-Sernin. It may not have the magnificent setting of Notre Dame in Paris, but Basilique Saint-Sernin is one of the must-visit cathedrals in all of Europe. It has been welcoming pilgrims along the Camino de Santiago, Way of St. James, for centuries. We went inside not really expecting a lot, but ended up spending much longer than expected. The massive cathedral is the largest Romanesque church in France and is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 4. Pont Neuf. Located on the Garonne River, the Pont Neuf New Bridge is the most photographed place in Toulouse, France, and with good reason. Contrary to its name, Pont Neuf is the oldest bridge in Toulouse, dating back to the 16th century. The best place to photograph is from the left bank of the River Garonne. Keep an eye out for the hidden red devil perched on the bridge. I'm not sure why it is there, but it's a unique addition to this historic structure. Number 3. Place de la Dorade. La Capitole may be the official gathering place in Toulouse, but the River Garonne is where you'll find the majority of the population relaxing on its banks. The lovely promenade along the river's banks attracts sunbathers, cyclists, and people out for an evening stroll as the sun goes down. The Garonne River offers beautiful views of the Dome of La Grave and Pont Neuf. Just like Paris, Toulouse has its own Pont Neuf. Number 2. On the River Garonne. The Garonne River is the heartbeat of the city, with it cutting through the center of Toulouse. There are public parks, picturesque bridges, and historic buildings lining the river. The best way to see the River Garonne is to book a river cruise. Your Toulouse card includes 20% off cruises on the Garonne River or Canal du Midi with les bateaux toulousains. Number 1. Le Capitole. Commonly known as Capitole, La Place du Capitole is most likely the first place you'll stop in Toulouse. The main city square of Toulouse is gorgeous. The Capitole dominates the square spanning 420 feet, 128 meters, along the eastern containing City Hall, the Opera House Theatre du Capitole. Located in the Old Quarter, the Place du Capitole is lined with restaurants with outdoor terraces. Make sure to look down as the cobblestones are adorned with the Occitan cross depicting the signs of the zodiac. During the day, it fills up with merchants selling everything from dresses and hats to souvenirs, while at night it is wide open, making for the perfect gathering place. And that concludes our journey through Toulouse's top 10 must-visit attractions. We hope you enjoyed this virtual tour and found inspiration for your future travels. Remember, Toulouse is a city where history meets innovation, where tradition blends with modernity. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures and destination recommendations. Until next time, happy exploring!